School it. Yeah. Can't let them get close to me. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Never let a pussy nigga get close to me. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And my soldiery, fuck around and walk 'em down in my soldiery. 10-toe pussy bitch, it ain't no hole in me. That's how it's supposed to be. Fuck around and walk 'em down in my soldiery. I'm in my soldiery. School it, chop, school. Take it, chop, school. Get it all, y'all. Get it all.
It's your boy Double D.
It's DJ Rugby in the house.
Hey man, we got a special episode today. One of the legendary. One and only. Boy Durty. Y'all give him a round of applause.
Boy Durty.
Yo, what's happening?
How you doing today, brother? Everything all right with you, man?
Man, everything good, man. I'm out here loving it. I'm out here in Chicago doing this media run, but I mean, I got to take the time out for the family. I'm in here, man.
That's what's up. You in Chi-Town, huh?
Yes, sir.
How the weather is there?
Man, it's hot as hell. Feel like I'm still in Florida.
In the windy city.
In the windy city, still hot. Yeah. So, man, I want to start off like this, man. I want to know the beginning, man. How did Boy Durty, you and the Two Live Crew, how did y'all meet? How did y'all start?
Well, a lot of people don't know the Two Live Crew actually started off in California at an Air Force base. Fresh Kid Ice was in the Air Force at the time. Him and Mix co-founded the group. They started it, and we, as we was growing and doing, I was a young kid producing, making records and stuff for them in the background, in the back scene. And then when we came down, we met Marquise. Then we had a record back in the day. It was an original record. It was called Beatbox. And then we had Renegade, and Beatbox was their first record that anybody ever heard. Two Live Crew. Well, back in the day, Luke was a promoter. Luke had a club called the Pac Jam, and it was just swole up. So when the Pac Jam was doing numbers, everybody, he called and he brought the group down. And then when Marquise came a part of the group, I mean, it just took off from there, man. We was just doing legendary things, doing records, and after we started doing records like Two Live, the Two Nasties, Wanna Be, Two Live, it just is who we are. Everything just started happening. But when we started getting arrested in every city, stuff started slowing down. I was like, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? And we had to make a choice. But I got the opportunity with Fresh and became one of his artists. And he took me under his wing. Him and Marquise, they raised me from, like a pup, man, to make sure I did all this stuff. I was 15 years old when I first walked into the Rolex. I ain't had no business being in the Rolex. And anybody know about the Rolex? You know what I mean?
Okay, explain to our guests what the Rolex is.
Rolex is, before you had King of Diamonds, before you had any of these strip clubs out here, Rolex was the original one. When you get in there, you got to see your auntie and your grandma in this thing.
That was up, man. Right. Oh man, what's up, D?
So you said you was producing, so at that age you was producing for the group, or
I was making beats, doing both,
really?
In the background. Really? Yeah, man, I was doing a lot for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't know my uncle is Billy Hines with Foresight Records. So my cousin is ADE, you know what I'm saying, and my brother ADE. Yeah, AD, I'm your bass mechanic. That's my cousin. That's my family. That's my first cousin. That's my first cousin. And then a lot of people don't know my brother on my dad's side of the family was Kenneth Devastator Terry. I don't know if y'all remember Devastator X, the one who did Shake What Your Mama Gave You with JT. Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
So my brother been, you know what I'm saying, we've been locked in, musically in our family. But my mom was just big in gospel. And she took off. And then I took the other route for a little bit when I started seeing us, for the things that we say and we believe in, we was getting arrested for. So I joined the military and went this way. And when things really started taking off, they were trying to get me to come back. I couldn't come back at that time. And then, but when I came back, it was in the heat of everything. You know what I'm saying? And Fresh just had us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Fresh was, when I tell people, think about what they want to about the Two Live Crew, but those two men was those was teachers before anything. You hear the music, they were teachers, so they taught us the game. So I learned a lot from them. And it was like I told the family, after I lost Fresh, because it happened in threes. You know, I lost my mom, then I lost Fresh, then I lost Marquise. So when I lost Fresh and Marquise, I told both of the families, I said, no matter what I do, I promise you, with me doing my legacy, I'm gonna always keep the legacy alive. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna go out there, and a lot of people don't know Too Loud. Right now, I'm in the process of with my new album. I'm petitioning right now to get that. The family don't know yet, but I'm getting the star to be on Hollywood Walk of Fame for them, so people can be able to walk on the Too Loud crew. So I'm petitioning hard for that right now.
That's amazing right there, man. That's amazing
that's
right
good,
there, man.
man.
Damn, that's the ultimate respect right there to get that star right there, man.
Yeah.
So you said something about you was getting arrested when y'all were doing the touring and stuff. Was it around the time when the government tried to ban y'all from, and we had come with the explicit stick on the CDs? That was back then.
That was the exact time. That was the exact time getting banned for everything. You couldn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You go in certain cities, they was waiting for you to do certain songs. And when the song came on, everybody but, you know what I'm saying, you know, all praises go to Luke, you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for him fighting, standing up, Luke and Chris, they fought. They didn't kill. They went head up with the government and stuff like that. Everybody else was sitting in the background. We're like, They went straight up, but they won. So, you know, shout out to Luke. And, you know, because I let a lot of artists know, I'm saying, if it wasn't for them giving us the right to be able to say what we want to be, where would we be at in hip hop today? If you really think about it, we wouldn't be able to say anything.
He invented that parental advisory sticker.
Listen, man, without that right there, it would have been a lot of the gangster rap and all that stuff right there. It wouldn't have been existing right now.
Yeah. He's the first one that I lived through that. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That was a crazy time, man.
And what I'll be saying is that people don't really know that, and that's why I feel like the flowers should be given to y'all every fucking day, man. Like, without y'all putting the groundwork in for us and saying that, fuck y'all, we're going to say what we want to say, freedom of speech, you know, what would the game be right now? What would we be talking about?
I keep telling people that when they see the market, I'm like, bro, it hurts when I'm out in the road when I hear people like, man, they don't know. I say, but you don't know who the Too Loud Crew is, bro? Because I like before Rick Ross, before Plies, before Kodak Black, before any of these groups, there was a Too Loud Crew. There was a time when we couldn't do music. We couldn't go to New York. We couldn't go to California without them saying, y'all just booty rappers. That's all y'all talk about is ass. I'm like, that's all we got. So we gonna talk about what we see.
That's your environment. That's all y'all see.
But behind closed doors, everybody was listening to it, man.
Definitely, man.
Everybody was listening to that.
That was the wave back then, man. You cannot dodge that sound right there.
You cannot dodge it at all, and you can't front on it, man. And I still listen to it to this day, man.
So you said you were producer too?
Yeah, I did tracks. We did all kinds of tracks. Me and Mix was in the background doing stuff like Hoochie Mama, all that stuff. That's the reason why a lot of the records people know familiar with me. I do a tribute every show, and I do all of the hits. I do all the hits on anytime I perform. I always give them the hits. So my big thing now is I hate my brothers up behind me. So you'll see Fresh on my right, Marquise on the left, and then we just run them down the line. Like I come out, hype the crowd up with songs they know from me. Then I stop the show, and then I get everybody to throw them tools up. Once that happens, once I see a bunch of tools and them cameras going, it's lights out. Then I'm doing every song from Too Loud Crew. That turned it into a Freaknik party immediately. The whole crowd. Because, you know, we try to do everything. The last city we did, I think we had like maybe 25 girls ran on stage and they lost their damn mind. It was just like, well, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? They was like, that's what they want. So I'm trying to keep the brand out there, be respectful with the brand, and just keep the legacy going. So when people see us, they always know it's Too Loud forever, no matter what they say.
Right.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Yo, hey, schooling. They calling me I. Rock out with the Glock to be heavy metal. Fuck around and get part of my heavy stuff. These niggas take out, Dr. Pepper. These niggas get count, Dr. Help. Bitch ain't no cap in my rap. Snakes in the trap, so the rest of the clout. Yeah, lay it down, take it out, but he ain't waking up. Someone give him a slap. Yeah, all of my niggas on big dog. You don't wanna see a nigga pissed off. I swear that these niggas be snitching. If I get it clicking, I'm doing the Senate. Pull out that fire, lay it down. Chop a bite like a snake, give him 7 rounds. These niggas be playing the games. If you wanna play, someone build a playhouse. They say I'm nice, yeah, but I'm too mean. What you mean just for the night, yeah? And that's on me. What you mean? What's the price, yeah? She for the team, she gon' eat. They call me Ike, yeah. They call me Ike, yeah. They say I'm nice, yeah, but I'm too mean. What you mean just for the night, yeah? And that's on me. What you mean? What's the price, yeah?
So Hoochie Mama was the one that you know that you
Yeah,
put your imprint on.
yeah.
Is it any other ones that we may know that you
Hey, we
really
want some.
put your
Hey, we want some pussy. All kind of stuff like that.
really
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We
really
did a lot. Yeah,
at
we did a
that
lot of
age
stuff.
you was down there doing it
So
like
at the
that?
age of
Yeah, but
17,
Jeez.
I was trouble. I was 17. You know,
I
15. You
was
know what I'm
so
saying?
give me the 17-year-old you back then writing that song. What was your mind state? What like tell me that what's going on? 17
Hey, we
years
want
old.
some
At
pussy. That was my
17,
mind state.
hey, everybody, that's the anthem at 17. Hey, we
Hey, what's
want.
up first?
I understand. I get it. I definitely get
Damn,
it.
that's dope right there,
Man,
man.
I salute
God,
you, man.
damn.
I followed the group, but I didn't know that, everybody got a crew, but you don't know who behind the scenes doing this and doing that. So man,
Yeah,
it's a pleasure, man.
yeah,
For real.
absolutely.
So let's talk about your brand, the Block Runners, man. Explain that to us. What's going on with the Block Runners?
So Block Runners Entertainment, I started the label when I got home because I felt like hip hop, we were losing something in hip hop, and I wanted to breathe life back in hip hop and not death. So it's too many young kids dying and stuff, and I felt like, well, everybody think they run their block, they run their hood anyway. We all block runners then. Everybody run their block then. So I formed a company, and I prayed on it. God put the right people around me, the team. So I wanted to be able to do what the industry is not doing, and that's artist development. That's
Mm-hmm.
Right.
teaching these artists because you're never going to see another Two Live Crew. You're never going to see another Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston. These are people that you'll never see again. Once they're gone, they're gone. The reason being is because we have too many artists that I call microwavable artists. They want to sound
Right.
like everybody else because the industry has programmed us like, in order for you to make a hit, you need to sound like Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They
Right.
took a
Yep.
kid like Nas X. Nas X came out and did that big ass country record. And he shook the world when Nas X came out. Then all of a sudden they said that's not gonna work for you. You can't do your own music. Then he felt like he had to do, switch his style up and do what he was doing. And it's like you shouldn't have to sell your soul, not for
Definitely.
hip
You're
hop.
right.
Not for
And
hip
You're
hop.
right.
everybody, it's too many
Yeah.
people selling their soul right now, and they're not getting paid for it. They're not getting paid for it. Their careers are destroyed. Like I tell
Yep.
people, my hip hop, my legends are above me, all alive. They dying for natural causes. We ain't dying over no beef. I keep telling people
Exactly.
that I was just in Atlanta 2 weeks ago, and I sat in the room with the Dog Pound, Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? All people that you would never think that Two Live Crew would ever be around.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, it was a lot of beef. I'm on one of the
Exactly.
last songs right now with if anybody your listeners and y'all want to check it out, it's called Yeah We Got That. That was the last song ever recorded in history with Fresh Kid Ice. It was Fresh Kid
Mm.
Ice, myself, JT Money, and the Lynch Mob of all people.
Oh wow.
The West Coast, we brought everybody together and we was all on one record. It's called Yeah We Got That. I think it was out. And that's a record that I'm surprised it didn't really get the notoriety because it did over 3 million views in the first 2 months.
Mm.
So, and that's the last record that Chris was on, and then I got a record on Apply Pressure on my last album that got me and Chris, and I got one with me and Marquise called I'm Florida. So I'm trying to reintroduce those records to the world as I'm preparing
Mm-hmm.
for the new album. And like we out on the road right now. I got a new single out called Big Stepper. So we out here just big stepping all over the state, man, trying to have some fun with it.
That's what hip hop about, man. Having
Yeah.
fun, man.
Yeah.
It coming back to that time, I think, man, of fun music. Not saying, because the gangster and killing music, that shit is watered down, played out now, man. I think
Yeah.
that people want that music now where they can dance and have fun like we do back in the day. I think that's coming back in form now. I really do think that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you said a mouthful when you was like about the artist development, and I think about that a lot because it is microwavable, and I feel like that's why the music don't last. I mean, we talking about Two Live Crew and some of that stuff, man. That's 30 some years ago, man.
Yep.
And them songs still, and your cousin ADE, man. Look here,
yeah,
we still play that stuff, man. We still
yeah,
go back to that, but
yeah.
it's got to be some kind of artist development to make some of this music last like the music we came up on is last.
Yeah.
We showing that it's lasting because we still sending props out to your group.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tell a lot of artists, a lot of artists they're relying on being stream famous. They're worrying about these streams and stuff like
Right.
that. And I said, I had a kid I just met in Chicago the other day. He bragged to me about he 5 times platinum streaming, and I'm like, how much money you got? I said, I ain't trying to be funny, but I know somebody that did 19 billion streams and made $1,900. How much money did you get after they cut all of that good stuff? They cut because
Right.
they gonna cut. The record company got to eat. The streaming platforms got to eat everything.
Yeah.
So how much did you get from streaming? And he was like, nah, man, I'm 5-time platinum. I said, bro, try to sell 30 million records and then come and holler at me.
I promise you.
Selling records versus streaming is different.
It's different, and I hate when they try to compare that to the new age and say, "Well, they've streamed just as many as did." No, you can't compare that.
Can't compare it.
You can't compare getting up and going to the record store and actually buying
the
it.
CD.
You know, that means you really, really want it. Streaming, you can just tap that phone, and you know what I mean. And it's totally different now.
Boy, dude, how much you miss grabbing those CDs, man, and opening them up and
Man,
seeing the artwork? I used to love that, man.
Hey,
man,
wait,
I
wait a
miss
minute.
it.
And then we talk about Two Live Crew. I used to love their covers. Like, I love them covers, man.
Boy.
Oh,
Like
man. I'm glad
everyone.
y'all said that. I'm gonna show y'all some. Hold on real quick. I gotta show y'all some. Hold on.
Man, I used to
You
grab
talk
the city
about
cover, man.
covers.
Look at that, man. Pictures of, like the Wu-Tang, you used to have them, man.
Yeah, you get the liner notes and see
See the artwork and
who
everything.
produced it, who,
The
you know
last
what I'm saying,
thing,
who wrote it.
the last thing Fresh Kid Ice gave me, I'm gonna show it on y'all show. And I had it on the other day. It almost brought tears to a bunch of people because they couldn't believe it. That's the last Fresh Kid Ice T-shirt that he
Oh
wore.
wow. Oh wow.
He got all the album covers, everything.
Yeah.
I see it,
wow.
man. Dang.
Yes, those are classics, man.
Yeah, so I
Those
tell
are
people when they
classics.
see it, I'm like, boy, you gotta know, because I hear a lot of people. I say, man, I'm out here to keep this legacy alive. I promised my brothers that. I promised their families, the
Mm-hmm.
kids, sisters,
Mhm.
Miss Robbie, everybody. I said, man, I don't care. We went through a lot, them lawsuits and all kind of crazy stuff. So I said, you know what? Let me separate myself away from all the BS, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come up. Long as I knew the
Exactly.
family had my back, long as I knew that the record label had my back, I said, okay, now we gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
The only person I think in Miami, Florida, probably mad at me, his name Lil Joe. That's the lawyer. but, but
Yeah.
I don't give
Well,
a fuck. You can't.
I want to ask you though. So, like the relationship with you and Luke and all that, everything still
Everything good.
100.
My
That's
sister
good.
was one of the original Two Live Crew. I'm still good with everybody down there.
Okay.
I love
Mm-hmm.
I love everything about that, because the thing is when people see you doing good and you ain't out there tainting the name and you ain't out there doing, they ain't gonna mess with you. You know what I'm
Right.
Exactly.
saying?
Right.
'Cause
Right.
the first thing they know, everybody know, the last 6 months of Chris' life, he was with me. The last
Mm-hmm.
6 months of Fresh Life, and last of Brother Marquise, we was on tour together. It was with me,
Mhm.
so everybody seen me with them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I had to deal with people saying, "Oh, this and that." I'm like, bro, everybody know who was up under Fresh and who was up under Marquise all the time, because
Mm-hmm.
when you seen them, you saw me. You know what
Right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because that's just how it was. I was just
Right.
the person to soak it up. I was that sponge. I wanted all the knowledge. I wanted everything. Like, while everybody was trying to be famous, I was trying to be smart, because I wanted to know
Mm-hmm.
how to do it. And then once I get it, the fame was gonna come. Let me get
It was
all
gonna
the
come.
knowledge.
Yeah.
I wanted
That's
all that
that's
knowledge.
right.
So when we
That's
go out there,
right.
I can help other artists, because that's what
Mm-hmm.
that's what Block Runners is about. Is with the development is helping other artists. So that's really what I wanted to do.
I salute you for that too, man. How you
Yeah,
be on
man.
TikTok doing that for other artists, man. That's like a big platform you got going on for other people to come on there and broadcast their music, man. And
Yeah,
like I said, other people on the TikTok, they charge you. They
yeah,
ain't doing nothing for free like that.
Hmm.
You're
yeah,
doing it for free, man. That's like a big opportunity for other artists to put their platform out, and you have everybody on there tapping in.
Hmm.
yeah,
People that you won't believe that tap in. Like
yeah, yeah.
I'm a witness of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said we had we had the first member from Silk. Now I got Lil G coming. We working on Jada Kiss gonna be on there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a
Oh.
lot of people that come and really just bless the thing. Shout out to Mathematics and the rest of my team. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know Mathematics be on my thing. He's one of the original 1988 babies from the Rough Riders, but a lot of people don't know that's DMX's brother.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So when he's on there, that's his actual blood brother. So that just to have him on there, it's like
A
having the
blessing.
presence of another
Yeah.
legend, another god on there. So it's dope for me.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Man, we ain't want to take much of your time, man. We just appreciate you coming on our podcast, man. Blessing them
For
with your
sure.
knowledge, man. Give the people out there the way they can follow you and your upcoming things, your tours, anything, man. Just plug yourself in.
All right. Well, listen, man. Anybody want to follow your boy? It's I am B Dirty. That's IMBDURTY. Dirty stands for don't underestimate real talent. You heard. I'm on all
Yeah.
your platforms. I'm on all the media. If you forget it, just go to blockrunnersentertainment.com. It's real easy to find me. I'm on the road right now currently. I'm in Chicago, then I head to Shreveport, Louisiana, and then I'm coming back, you know what I'm saying, on the 26th to be with Warren G, man. We're going to be right in Chicago. We got a big concert. And the Legends Fest is coming, so y'all lock in. My new album, pre-sales are dropped on my mother's birthday, November 21st. Album drops in January. Glory Jean's son is on the way, so y'all be on the lookout for it.
We're gonna definitely check that out, bro.
Shout out to boy Durty, man. Thank you for coming on
Hey,
our
man, we
podcast
appreciate
again, man.
it, bro.
Salute you, man, and all your blessings coming your way, man. I hope you flourish in this life, brother, man, and keep grinding and keep blessing other people with your knowledge, man, because it's We the 100.
For sure, for sure. 2 Live forever, y'all. Let go.
That's right, man.
right.
Salute, man.
Peace.
Thank you.